kill you!
Just beat him up nicely.
Pussycat.
Into the ring comes the very experienced machine. Stuart Barman on the left and Matt, his parents with him.
M2.
Jackie and Paul Cooper up there in the control pod.
Stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots, the first time we've seen in this series Dead Metal and Sergeant Bash 2.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Flipper against spinning blades. Double blades in this series, as we've heard. We're getting a right flipping early on from M2, twisting and turning. The Pussycat always lands on her feet, and the Pussycat has 9 lives. Well, maybe 8 now. M2 steering away to try and get that frontal assault, which is of course imperative for a flipping machine. Trying to get underneath Pussycat, which has a 10cm ground clearance. That is high in Robot Wars. M2, very good experience being gained here, and a good show by the newcomers. There's Stuart Barnwell at the controls of Pussycat. M2 being well driven by Paul Cooper. Jackie in there, of course, with him. Pussycat is causing very little damage with the blades, and all the work here is being done by M2. And Stuart had his work cut out with Pussycat. They're grazing and scratching, but not really getting to grips with M2. The old talons and claws of the Pussycat maybe causing some superficial scratches, but can you see anything else? I can't. M2 looks sturdy. Pussycat tossed once again. May well become a war of attrition, and when that happens in Robot Wars, sometimes you look to the durability of engines, and Pussycat really in trouble here, the number 9 seeds. They need to get away from the arena cycles. They have done. M2 on the surge. Redbot, get out of there. M2 dodging. As Pussycat come back strongly, M2 on the drive. Oh, Redbot. Again caught between a rock and a hard place. Pussycat trying to get in behind M2 as it sensed a vulnerable little patch there in the M2 armament. Side by side, again, Stuart turning Pussycat away. M2 with a slam, trying to get the pit release button activated. Pussycat on its side. Pussycat in danger. I don't think they can self-right from there. They'll try and claw their way out of it, but I think Pussycat are finished here. Look at that. Looks like some sort of bizarre crab, and they have self-righted. Time call. Judges decide. Nervy time.
What a fantastic battle. Far too close to call. We're going to have to go to the judges. You know the criteria: style, control, damage and aggression. Well, they're making up their minds. Let's see the highlights.
Well, an early push from Pussycat, but there you can see the power of the M2 flipper. In hard again. But for me, the most telling point of this battle is coming up right here. That, for me, is where it was won or lost. The judges decide that.
Well, the judges, they've made the decision based on style, control, damage and aggression. And the 9 seeds have gone out. The winners are M2!